What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the stream. And I don't know why the camera's acting the way it is, but thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We thank you for so much for being here. Let me minimize. We're good. We're good. We're good. Back on. We're back on. We're back on. I think we're back on. Yes or no? Thumbs up if we're back on. Thumbs up if we're back on. Yeah, we're back on now. Okay. Ooh, that was a scary one. Okay, we're good. All right, we're good now. We're back. So we're up North Carolina versus VCU. North Carolina, the 5 seed, 24 and the 6 seed, and the VCU Rams are 27-7, and it's the 11 seed. Or you're muted for me. Can you hear me now? Check, 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 check. Check it out again. Make sure you refresh. I didn't know you did basketball. Thought you only did NASCAR. Oh no, we did a whole bunch of stuff. Let me make sure here. Yeah, we're on. Just refresh there. Refresh, y'all. Refresh on that. But Mark, refresh again. I'm not muted now. Make sure you can hear me. Refresh, refresh, refresh. All right. So let's see here. Uh, see if we can get it. If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Let me see in the chat. Refresh. Give thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, let's try that and see if that works. And North Carolina, the 6th seed, the 11th. Let's learn a little bit about. Let's look at this pregame stats as we got it going on here pretty soon. Game's gonna about to start here pretty soon. The VCU Rams versus the North Carolina Tar Heels. And we're in the East bracket again. We're the South bracket with UNC VCU. And the winner will take on Nebraska, who defeated Troy today. And there's the 6 versus 11 seed, 98-62. And there is your stees and sats here. Let me move myself over here so you guys can see how it is. But appreciate you coming in, or hit that like for us as you're coming in. But here is the season team stats for both teams. 46% from the field for VCU, 47% from North Carolina. 3 points, 36.7 for VCU, 34 for North Carolina. 73% free throw to a 68%. Rebounds, 36 for VCU, 38 for UNC. UNC's got the more assists with 16, and VCU's got the steals, 7.4. Their blocks are 4.3, and they're 3.4 for VCU. So there is that. The starting lineups coming up here very shortly. The ACC 6 seed in the South, 24-8. They were out in the first round last year. They won the play-in game, but then they lost in the first round. So definitely looking to see if the Tar Heels can bring it up again. And let's see here. There is RJ Davis there. Is RJ Davis even with the team anymore? And here's the VCU Rams. They're the Atlantic 10. They're 11th in the South. 27-7. This team as well was booted in the first round as well. So we'll see what team survives to go into the second round this year. And I think that is it. And that is it. All right. So there you have it. And let's look at really quick the money line really quick. The money line really quick. And that is a spread of 150.5. And the spread is 2.5. The total points is 150.5. Hill Jr., 14.4 points per game for VCU. Dojovic is 5.4 rebounds, and Hill Jr. with 2.8 assists. So we'll see what he can do. On the other side, you got C. Wilson, 57.8 field goals from the field, and 19.8 points per game with rebounds, 9.4. And the assists, Wilson. So the VCU wants to win. They got to shut him down. Liam, what's up? T. Lee, what's up? I love gambling, says CeeLo does it all, not just NASCAR, college football, get her done. What's up, Dr. Delay? You're good? Okay, thank you for that. Appreciate that. I was wondering, it kind of froze on me. What's up, Chris D? Good to see you too as well. And appreciate all the love. Dr. Delay, make sure you check him out. He's going to be doing some other games throughout this tournament. We're all kind of trying to do different games. So we're not on top of each other. But there it is. So what's your prediction for the night? VCU 81.6 points per game. Carolina 79.8 points per game, 71.3 points against, and 71. So this is a close one. Give me UNC. Give me UNC. I know they haven't been playing good as late, but give me UNC 80 to 70. 80 to 70. Give me UNC 80 to 70. How about your predictions here? And ESPN says that they're going to win by the percentage of 61%. So what you got? What you got? Let me see your predictions. Let me see in the chat what you got.
My prediction.
Dr. Delay. It says Dr. Delay. That's the channel, T. Lee. Dr. Delay. Check him out. Your bracket's already busted. Ryan says
State missing.
Ohio State. Yeah. The Ohio State. Let's see. UNC 76, 72. Mark. I am my channel. That's right, Dr. Delay. Anybody else with your predictions? CeeLo, any idea who you might pick for Sunday? No, I haven't even looked at it yet. I haven't even looked at it.
It's at 24 million.
Well, now it's down to 538,000. It was at 24 million on ESPN Bracket Challenge. Now it's at 538. So VCU's got a freshman, Lewis, Jennings, Tracy, Evans, Dutchovich, the junior. And then down for North Carolina, you got Trimble, Dixon, Bogovich, and Stevenson, and Vesser for North Carolina. So there is your lineups tonight for North Carolina and VCU. This game is on TNT for us, TNT. VCU by 10 for Houston. He's been hanging out all day. My only miss was picking McNeese over Vandy. Oh, there you go. Vandy won. Okay, good deal. UNC 68 to 54. Anybody else picking their picks here? Make sure you're hitting that like for us too as well. We've been struggling with the likes. We finally got over 100 likes on the Duke stream, which I didn't think that was going to happen, but turned out to be a really great game. Shocking game. But Siena almost pulled the upset. But here we are back in Greenville, South Carolina, and the North Carolina Tar Heels trying to advance to the second round. They missed the first round tournament, but Hubert Davis, the UNC head coach, record 125 and 53. He's the only ACC head coach with 20 plus wins in so many years. I did pick VCU in my bracket, Dr. DeLay said, so we'll see. But we're about to kick it off here, and let's see what happens. Come on, webcam. Webcam's messing me up, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand what the heck's going on. All right, let's get this going here. And tip off. There's North Carolina. He wins the tip off. It is Stevenson, Vesser, Bogovich, Dixon, and Trimble on the field, on the court for North Carolina. Here we go. Number 13 with the ball. That's Vesser. He's to the basket. Throws it back out to the bottom of the base, top of the point for 44. Inside, 15. Vesser in there trying for a slam, and he misses. And he gets fouled going up for the first shot. He gets fouled going up for the first shot. What is going on here? Hold on a second. Let me mess this up here. Let's see. CeeLo's got it all jacked up here. All right, now I got to go in here. So foul called. So they got 2 points here, going for 2. I will be a little behind on this one because it's on TNT. TNT. And hits it. Both points. 2 points for North Carolina. 2-0 Carolina with a foul right away. Vessiar got up there and got it. Here's number 1 with the ball. That's Lewis. Lewis down to number 2, which is Tracy. Here we go. Looking to the basket. Spin move. Number 0. And misses. Rebound VCU. Here's number 1. Lewis. Jumper. Brick. Rebound Carolina. Here we go. 2-0. 2-0 Carolina. The top of the first. Here we go. Number 7 for Carolina. That's Trimble to the basket and blocked. Rebound North Carolina. Bokovacha with the 3. He misses. Here's some VCU now. Coming down at fast pace. Looking, stops it up. Almost going for the 3-point shot. Did not. Down back to the slowing it down. Big man slaps it to number 5, which is Evans. Evans back to 17 for the 3. Misses the 3. That's Dutchovich. Here is North Carolina now. Still down 2-0 here. Up 2-0. North Carolina. A little almost another turnover. Both a little sloppy. Inside, Carolina, 4-0. 4-0 plus the foul. And that's number 15. That's Stevenson. Top of the first. Yeah, because it was 2-0. Because it was 2-0. 2-0. Appreciate the love here. Hit that like force. 18-19 to go in this first half. 15 Stevenson going to make it a 3-point play. He hits it. 3-point play for North Carolina. And it is 5-0. Here's number 2 for VCU. That's Tracy. He throws it up. Brick. Rebound, North Carolina. 7. Here's Trimble. Trimble with the ball. Back to the big man. He shoots a 3. Brick. Rebound, VCU. 1 with the rebound. That is Lewis. Lewis bringing it back down. Got Lewis. 2. 1 is Lewis. 0 is Jennings. 2 is Tracy. Back down to 2 is Tracy. Tracy looking. Down to the bottom of the baseline. Shoot the 3. Brick. Rebound, VCU. And he goes up and gets fouled. That's number 17, Dojovic. Appreciate all the love. We're trying to get to 20 likes, y'all. 20 likes on the stream. Help us out. 20 likes on the stream. Go Tar Heels. Dojovic, 13.5 points per game, 51 from the field. From the free throw, sorry. 51% from the... No, that's from the field. Here we go. It is 5-1. 5-1. Carolina. And good. 5-2. 5-2 VCU with the 2 free throws, making it 5-2, down 3, 17:34 to go. Let's go VCU, Rich. Go Tar Heels, Don Brown. Here we go. Number 3 with the ball, which is Dixon. Dixon to 13, which is Vessar. Back out. Vessar back there again. Spins, jump, and no good. Right to 0, Tracy. Oh, that's Jennings with 0. Number 0, Jennings. The player goes down. Number 2, Tracy. Hands it to number 17. Good. Dojovic with another basket. It's 5-4 now. 5-4. 5-4 now. 16:54. Jumper. Brick. Rebound. Dojovic. Fast break. Coast to coast. Number 1 and the foul. Freshman against freshman. And the number 1 player they got subbed out here, I believe. Bell subbing in for VCU. Hill Jr. subbing out for VCU. Who you got? I said Tar Heels. I think it's better this way. All right, here inbound here is VCU, number 5. Number 5 is Evans. Evans subbing in back to 17. Dojovic up the middle, the big man down low. They can't stop him. VCU. VCU's got the lead, 6-5 over the Tar Heels. Here's North Carolina at the bottom of the baseline. That's number 7 going to the basket. Trimble. He dishes it back out to Vessar. Vessar throws it up. He gets blocked. And out of bounds is going to be North Carolina ball. 6-5 is the score. 6-5 is the score. Did you know anyone who is streaming the NCAA Women's Tournament games? I do not, Earl. I do not. Not too sure. So here's VCU. It's actually off of Vessar's hand, so it's now TCU ball. 16:11 to go, 6-5. Dojovic throws it over underneath the bottom to 5. That's Evans with the basket. It's 8-5 now. VCU up 8-5 with 15:58 to go. Here's North Carolina at the bottom of the baseline to number 3, which is Dixon. Dixon hands it off to 15. Stevenson back to the top. Brick, 44 Bogovac. Here it is, VCU again. VCU, number 6, jumper, air ball. Air ball for T. Hill Jr. $23 likes. Appreciate you hanging out, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit the like. Trying to get to 30 likes. Let's see some early stats here of this game. 29% for VCU, 14% for North Carolina. Neither team has shot a 3, and no turnovers, and 6 rebounds for VCU, 5 for North Carolina. And then let me see. We'll get this fixed here for you guys so you can see all the players. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see them kind of. Trimble at the bottom there. Bum, bum, bum. All right, just waiting here. ABC, anybody but Carolina. Go Duke, man. Eric Church, you were sweating, weren't you? It was a close one. It was a close one, but what's up, Eric Church? Got to advance and move on. They'll play Nebraska. Should be an interesting game on that one. But just waiting here. Timeouts or something's going on here. We'll see what it is. But 6-5 with 16:21 to go. This is an upset pick here for me, Nathaniel says. And Don says, my Clemson Tigers play the Iowa Hawkeyes tomorrow afternoon. There you go. That was another one I was kind of stuck on. That's an 8-9 game, right, Don? That's another one I was kind of stuck on. Those 8-9 games are kind of tough this year to pick. So, bum, 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 bum. Heels all the way. Heels all the way, NASCAR. Understand that. Heels all the way. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, trying to get to 30 likes, 3-0 on the likes. Appreciate you. We do NASCAR here, NCAA basketball, NCAA football, NFL. We do travel, cruises, travel videos, all that good stuff. So make sure you hang out with us. MLB baseball is coming up here next week with Atlanta Braves, Kansas City Royals, first games of the series season coming up here as well. So lots of busy time here for CeeLo. We got NASCAR this weekend at Darlington on Friday night. Tomorrow night, we got truck race. Tomorrow night, we got NASCAR Cup and O'Reilly Series next on Saturday. Sunday is the Southern 500. So, not the Southern 500. The throwback weekend for, it's not really a throwback weekend, but a lot of people are throwing a throwback weekend. They said they weren't doing a throwback weekend, but they did it anyways. But the NCAA Final Four in Phoenix, the 2026 Women's Final Fours in Phoenix this year, April 3rd through the 5th. Chase Elliott's my dog, Don Braun says. All right, here we go. VCU 6-5 up on Carolina. 6-5. Just shot an 86 round of golf. I'm ready for more March Madness. There you go, Ryan. 8-5 VCU. Here we go. Carolina inside to SR, inside to 15. Stevenson and good. Stevenson with the underneath basket. It's 8-7. 8-7 VCU. 8-7 VCU. VCU started 0-5 and since then have been 3-4. 3-4. They're inside the 17. Dojovic. And it bounced in. 10-7. VCU with the basket. 10-7. Go Heels and go Chase, Don. Jake says. Here's number 3. What's up, Chase? Good to see you. Number 3, VCR. I guess that's how I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right, Jake? VCR. There's 44-15. Stevenson. And oh, the big slammer jammer. Djokovic with the block. Here we go. 0-0. Jennings. 17, Djokovic. Djokovic, CeeLo. Djokovic, there's Tracy. No, that's Jennings. Go to the basket, wide open. He missed the layup. Rebound, North Carolina. Here comes Carolina now. Top of the baseline. They stop, they wait. Back to 13. Back to 44. 44 is Bogovic. Here we go. North Carolina to the basket. Finds a wide open to the top of the baseline. 3. Brick. Missed 3-point shot. And Hill with the rebound. 10-9, 13:52 to go. Let's get it, baby. Vasar. Okay, thank you. Vasar. Bum, bum, bum. Steve, what's up, man? Good to see you too as well. Appreciate the ones coming in. 28 likes, trying to get to 30. Stevenson, 5 points and 2 fouls already. He's sitting the bench. Here's VCU going left to right. That's Hill. Hill Jr. in number 6. He loses the ball. There's a turnover. Taken away by Trimble. Trimble looking here. Trimble back to number 3, which is Dixon. Dixon to the basket. Finds a wide open underneath the basket. Woo! Bye. 11-10, 13:15 to go here. VCU down by 1. Here's VCU, finds a man at the top of the baseline. Hill goes to the basket. Nice layup. Does not go in again. Here's a rebound for North Carolina. North Carolina at the bottom of the baseline. Number 11. He looks back out to the top of the point 3. Back to Dixon. Back to... It says 11. That's not 11. They have the numbers wrong on this thing. Stevenson is 15. Who's number 11? Because it has no one. There says that number 11 is on the court, and I don't see him on the court. Who is number 11, Jake? How many schools made both men's and women's? Well, 68 for the men's. What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you. Appreciate you. What's going on with the scoreboard? It's 10-11. The scoreboard is stuck. Bogovac. That's his name, Bogovac. So what's going on with the scoreboard? Oh, boy. 11-10 is the score. ESPN. I don't know what's going on here. They have been having issues all day. Here is rebound up in the thing. Both of them are having issues. You know, it's not. It's 11-10. Not sure what's going on. Refresh here. Maybe that'll work. There we go. Had to refresh. 13-10. 13-10. 12-12 to go. And there's another turnover by VCU. Oh, they got it back. Big wide open for 3 for Hill. Woo! Bell with the big 3. It's 13 all. Lord have mercy. Exactly. Powell is 11. Okay, thank you. Powell is 11. It just hadn't refreshed. That was my problem. Powell with the big 3 from the bottom of the baseline. No good. Rebound VCU. 11:45 to go. Appreciate the ones here. Hill throws it up. And it came out of nowhere for the slam, but he missed it. Here's North Carolina with the fast break. 7, Trimble throws it up and gets fouled. Trimble gets fouled. Ryan dropping those North Carolina. North Carolina. Ooh. Oh, no. Great. Hold on, CeeLo just dropped some fluid on his laptop. Yeah, I think we got it. M. That's it. 13 all. Appreciate the hanging out here. Let's take a look at the points over here. VCU has 3 points for Hill. All the rest are bench players. High with 4 points. Everybody's got subs in here right now. Everybody's got subs. 31% from the field for VCU, 29 from the field for North Carolina. North Carolina hasn't got a 3 yet. They're 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. And 11 rebounds for North Carolina, 12 for VCU. So there it is. 1 turnover for VCU, no turnovers yet. Just the normal. Some fruit punch here. Fruit punch. Fruit punch. What's up, Miss Tom? Welcome back. Welcome back. As we got 2 games left on the docket here. 2 games left on the docket with North Carolina and VCU, and Georgia versus St. Louis coming up tonight. The nightcap. And then tomorrow, another fun time. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging with us today. So if we can get some more folks, we had almost 900 for that Duke game. Of course, it was an upset in the making. That's why we got the big run. But hopefully the bots get shut down. If you see the bots, report them. Don't let them win us today. Let's bring it. Let's see here. 52,508. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe to as well. Trying to get to 52,600. So we got a little ways to go, but we might. 52,000. We're less than 500 subs away from 53,000. So we got a lot to go here. Maybe some this weekend too as well. Maybe we'll get to close to 700 this weekend. We'll see how it goes with everything going on. 30 likes, trying to get to 40 likes. 40 likes. Help us out. 40. Hit that like for us, please. There's the Tarheel. Have no fear. Jake the bot hunter is here. Get him. Get him, Jake. So Dojovic, Lewis, Tracy, Hill, and Ward is on the court for VCU. Dixon, Trimble, High, Powell, and Young are on the court for North Carolina. Said, Coach said you got Hubert Davis said we got a rebound. Got a rebound. Just games, not practice. Qualify for trucks tomorrow night. Yes, just trucks tomorrow night. Yes. Games in the morning, in the afternoon, and then trucks after that. 13 all. I got so much to do, y'all. I got so much to do. Seth Trimble misses his first free throw. 14 points per game. And good. It is 14-13. Thanks for subbing there, Matthew. Thank you so much for subbing there. Appreciate it, Matthew. Here we go. VCU. Lewis hands it to 15, which is Ward. Back to Ward. Back to Lewis. Ward with the ball. He tries to give it back to Hill. Back to 2, which is Tracy. 1 is Hill. Lewis and Tracy. Lewis with a spin move. Good job, VCU. VCU with the ball score. It's up 15-14 as they go back and forth here. 15-14, 10:55 to go. And out of bounds. Out of bounds. A turnover. So VCU is going to get the ball back here, but a nice little spin move by Lewis. Took it to the paint. Going against Dixon there in the paint. Lewis had his way with him. Just got off a 14-hour shift. I feel like I've been on a 14-hour shift. Here's Lewis. What's up, man? The Tarheels. That's right. It's your boys, too, as well. I forgot. This is your boys. Here we go. North Carolina, fast break. Dixon with the 3. Ball, nothing but the bottom. Nothing but the bottom. 17-15, 3 for Dixon. Here is the VCU Rams going left to right. In the paint, number 6 gives it Dojovic. 17 back out to Lewis. 15, 3 brick. That was Ward with a miss. And a big 3. VCU got the rebound, and Hill Jr. with the big 3. VCU. 6 points now for Hill Jr. Dixon with the ball, the point guard. 9:55 to go here in the first half. Trimble looking. Basar. Here it is. Trimble trying to go through traffic. And he gets fouled going through traffic here. Jake saying, but come on, we collapsed. My boys don't deserve anything this year. Yeah, they collapsed, didn't they? NASCAR begins on TNT, June 28th. Yeah, for sure, Ryan. For sure. 9:42 to go, 18-17 to go. Here's jumper. Good for Bogovac. 1918 UNC. Back and forth, back and forth. We go. Here we go. Kicking it back out. North Carolina up by 1. Going to the basket. Oh, come on. Djokovic with the rejection. 9-12. Here we go. 3. North Carolina, big nothing but the bottom. Dixon with the assist by Vasar. And Djokovic is in pain for VCU. Let's see this. Trimble went to slap at the ball, but he nailed Djokovic. He's got 8 points here. 8 points. All right, here we go. Carolina. Oh, come on now. Here's VCU with the ball going left to right. There's Lewis. 16. Missed the pack. Big shot for VCU in the paint. They're scrambling for it. North Carolina comes up with it. 22-18. Now 24-18. UNC gets a fast break steal. The steal by Evans. And 2 points by Trimble. And Djokovic is hurt on the sidelines. North Carolina up 24-18. 8:34 to go here on the Go at CeeLo. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. My name is CeeLo. We're hanging out with us tonight. We've got one more game after this. We've had 2 good games. This is our 3rd game of the day. I've always wanted to do NCAA basketball on Thursdays on the first day. I've always wanted to do that. So I'm excited about that. So I'm glad you guys are hanging out with us tonight. And looking forward to another game. And hopefully we'll get some more folks in here. Your job is to get us some more likes. We're only at 33. 33 likes is our goal. So 33 likes. We're trying to get to 50 likes. That's our goal. 50 likes. Help us out with that. And subscribe to the channel too. We got a lot more basketball to come. 2 games tomorrow. We got 2 games in the morning and the afternoon. Tennessee playing Miami of Ohio. And then we have a NASCAR truck race on Friday night. And then we got some NASCAR on Saturday. And we'll see if we can add in some basketball on Saturday and Sunday too as well. Like the button, subscribed, get a membership. Start is 99 cents. Best deal on YouTube, Miss Tom says. But it's 24-18, 8 minutes and 34 seconds to go. And let's see if we can get some starter points here for North Carolina and VCU, because there's some bench points in here. Let me see here. UNC, VCU. That's perfect. Let's see how this goes here. 32% from the field for VCU, 43% from the field for North Carolina. So they're slowly coming up here. For VCU, Evans has got 2. Djokovic has got 8. 2 for Lewis, 6 for Hill. And let's see here. Stevenson has got 5 for North Carolina, 4 for Vasar. Derek Dixon's got 6. Seth Trimble's got 3. Vokovac has got 3. Let's see. High has got 4. So there is your stats up 24-18. Who's winning? Y'all think? Should I bet $100 on North? It's back and forth right now, Baron. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, dude. We'll see. But welcome in, everybody. The 130 are just coming in. We appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging with us. I wouldn't bet on Carolina, but I don't bet. Jake says, and Jake's a North Carolina fan, so there. That tells you something. That tells you something. I wouldn't bet on Carolina, he said. I wouldn't bet on Carolina. All right. 21 possessions, 24 points for Carolina tonight. So back and forth here. Here comes VCU, number 5 with the ball. That's Evans. He hands it to number 8, which is Bell. Little triplet through Bell at the top of the point. 12 seconds to go. He's trying to get to 2. Tracy. 2 is Tracy. There you got time. You got to shoot it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got to shoot it. And oh my God, man. Come on. Shot clock violation. Turnover. Shot clock by pastrami sandwich pickle, Miss Tom. Don't be saved. Don't bet. Save your money, Miss Tom says. So 24-18, North Carolina. Here we go. North Carolina started 1 for 9. They're at 8 for 12 since. Here's North Carolina. The paint. It looked like a turnover, but they got it back. That's Trimble. Finds a wide open Powell. Incomplete brick. 24-18, and the ball's going to go to VCU. 7:43, an official TV timeout, under 8. Appreciate you hanging, y'all. 24-18 is the score. 24-18 is the score. It's been a back and forth lead from VCU, then North Carolina, VCU, then North Carolina. It's a good one. You had sausage and broccoli pasta. We got some meatloaf in the oven. I made that while we were waiting for the next one. I'll eat it during the other game break. I did that so when I can get off here, I'll be able to eat dinner instead of doing right to the next game. We're going to do Georgia versus St. Louis next for all our Georgia fans that are friends with us. So looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much. 150 folks in here. Hit that like, y'all. Trying to get to 50 likes. 50. 50 likes. Help us out. And you got Evans, Jennings, Tracy, Bell, and T. Hill Jr. for VCU on the court. You got Vasar, Bogvac, Trimble, Powell, and Evans on the court for North Carolina. I made meatloaf last night. It was delightful. There you go, Miss Tom. Yep. You'll like CeeLo's meatloaf. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. Eating some ice cream. That's right. VCU North Carolina. Make sure you subscribe too. We got a lot more basketball to come. A lot more basketball to come here on our channel. We're going to all the way through the Final Four through the next couple weeks. And we got NASCAR. We got the beginning of baseball season. Hopefully we'll have the opening day game here on the channel. And also we'll have, also we'll have the opening day for the Braves and NASCAR and the rest of the basketball tournament. So lots of fun. This is our busy time of year. I wasn't really busy the first couple weeks. Went on vacation for a week, chilled around, didn't really do much. Now we're here. So let's go. NCAA March Madness tournament. March Madness, baby. All right. 158 in the house. 39 likes. It's up to you guys to get us to 100 likes. It's up to you guys. All right. Coming out of this timeout. Game summary, 9 for 22 for North Carolina, 7 for 22 for VCU. Both teams not doing too well here. And 3-point percentage the same. They're about the same team. 12 points in the paint for North Carolina. Going to fry a piece of egg in the AM. Let's see what VCU coach says. We're going to take our time on offense. We're getting sped up on the offense. They're making us miss shots. We got a little loose, he says. So they're saying that North Carolina is forcing VCU to take quick shots when they don't need to. So they need to slow it down a little bit here and put it in their hands. So since Dojovic was out the game because of a scratched eye or something, North Carolina has really had their way. We'll see what happens here. All right, number 6 for Bell, walking it up. Looking out, there's Dojovic back out there. Almost had a turnover. That's number 5, Evans. Here we go. Back to Dojovic. He hadn't touched the ball in a while. 14 seconds on the shot clock. He hands it off to Jennings. And out of bounds. Trimble, actually, Trimble picks up the foul. 125 in the room. Can we please get a likes up? That's right. Let's do it. 167 here. 167 in the house. Let me turn my light on. Ugh. There's VCU getting it in here. Evans looking. Back to 8. Bell. Evans with the missed 3. Here's North Carolina with the rebound. Going right to left. Bokovats. On. High. Basar and High on the 4 together here for North Carolina. Jumper inside to 13. Vasar. And the big man gets another couple, 2. Give him 2. 6 points for Vasar. It's 26-18. Under 7 minutes to go here. Bojovic. There's 6, which is Evans. Evans with the ball underneath the basket. He finds Hill. Jennings. And a jumper. Jennings with the jumper. 26-20. Got it to 6. Here's North Carolina. Bogovac. Back to Vasar. Vasar going against Dojovic. Vasar tishes it back out. Top of the baseline for North Carolina. Back out to number 7, Trimble, at the top of the point. Trimble looking. 3.2 seconds. They got to shoot. 3. Vasar with the 3 from the outside. He doesn't need to be doing that. No good there. Here's VCU. VCU coast to coast. And he misses the layup. Here comes North Carolina now. Back to the other end. Bogovats. And the basket is good for Bogovats on the left side. 2. It's 28-20. 5:28 to go. Keep on hitting that like, y'all. Trying to get to 100 likes. Bogovac. There's number 5. That's Evans. Evans to Bogovic. And gets fouled. Bogovic gets fouled. No games on. This is the only game on right now. The only game on right now. Howard, Michigan coming up at 6:30 Central. Texas BY at 6:35 Central. Djokovic misses a free throw. You got to hit your free throws. First foul called on Vasar, too. Djokovic, go to the line here. Shoot another one. Missed the first one. Up. Good. It is 28-21. VCU down by 7. VCU down by 7. 5:10 to go. Here comes North Carolina going right to left in their white Tar Heel jerseys with the light blue. Tar Heel blue. Hill. There's Dixon with a jumper. Brick. Vasar got his hand on it, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be VCU ball. VCU ball here. Whip around coverage on every men's game. Interesting. Fast break. Are they, or North Carolina challenging in this play, saying the ball went off of VCU? They're going to challenge this play. All right, so UNC gets the ball back here. It did not go off of Vasar. It went off of VCU player. Here is North Carolina. Back with the ball. 44. Bogovac misses the shot. Rebound VCU. Here comes VCU. Evans with the ball. Evans back to Dojovic. He fakes the 3. He says, can I shoot it? No. Here's number 8. That's Bell. There's a turnover. Nasty turnover. Slamma jamma for Trimble. Trimble and the steal. And the big slammer jammer for Trimble. North Carolina up with 9. VCU trying to survive here. Dojovic. Here is number 6. That's 8. That's Bell to 5. You got to learn these guys here. 3. Brick. That was number 5 that missed that shot. That was Evans. Here's North Carolina. Top of the baseline. He hits it out to Trimble at the bottom of the baseline. Vasar with the block. He goes to the basket. No good. Vasar gets the rebound and slams it in. UNC, the Heels, turning it on. 32-21. 32-21. Here we go. Vasar with 8 points now. 3 for 7 for the field. VCU underneath the basket. Finds Dojovic wide open to the bottom of the baseline. Shoots the 3. Brick. Rebound, North Carolina. Rebound, North Carolina. Dixon with the ball, and he walks it up. 3:17 to go here in this first half. Dixon. He hands it off to Trimble. Back to Dixon, and there's a foul. Wow, these teams blow, Santa Claus. What's up, Santa Claus? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here, Santa Claus. How's your off season? 32-21 by 11. The Tar Heels cruising. All right. Thanks for being here, Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus hanging out here. Make sure if you have eligible for those emojis, make sure you put those in. Subscribe to the channel here, right here, 52,510. We're trying to get to 52,525. That's our goal here for tonight. March Madness is dead, Jeremy says. Yeah, nobody really going on right now. But 32-21, we're the only game on. 3:10, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll bring back with Georgia versus St. Louis tonight. Probably see Lou Man here for that one. Remember, please, we're all family channel. That's right. Family friendly. 243 in the house now. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging with us. 47 likes, trying to get to 100. I bet you that there's some folks in this chat that haven't hit a like. The more you hit the like, the more folks we get in here, the more we have more fun. So help us out, y'all. The NIL really ruined college football. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. Like, after last year, seeing what happened last year with not too many big-time guys winning, I went all high seeds on one of my drafts. Now, that didn't work on too many of them, but we'll see what happens here. The one that I picked, TCU, I picked all 4 games so far. So I think I'm my last one that has Duke winning it all, I think, has the perfect bracket right now. Hey, mate, I put money Carolina, reckon I'll make it back. I think so. I think so, Airline, 7,500. They look pretty good right now. But right now, VCU 30%, UNC 43%, 18% from the 3-point shot for UCF, the 2 for 11. And on the other side, not even better either. UNC, both these teams cannot shoot the 3. Both of them cannot shoot the 3. 2 for 11 over there as well. 4 turnovers for VCU, 1 for North Carolina. 19 rebounds for North Carolina, 17 for VCU. So targeting gap updated for this upcoming season. 1 targeting either half can play next game. 2 have to sit out half, and 3 have to sit out a game. Okay, so they're not suspended for the rest of the game if they get called for targeting. Boy. All right. Impossible to find a stream in Australia to watch March Madness. Well, I'm glad you're here. Ellie, I'm glad you're here. Ellie, is it Ellie or Eli? I think it's Ellie. Good to see you here. Good to see you here too. All right, back at it. 32-21. Back at it. 52,000 foot 510. Hit that subscribe, y'all. All right, let's go. Out of bounds. VCU. Michigan and Howard just tipped off. It's 2 all over there. Michigan and Howard just tipped off. And there's UNC now. UNC inbound where VCU just turned the ball over. Here we go. UNC with the ball. Dixon throws it over to Vasar. Vasar, good. Dixon to Vasar. 36-21. Vasar blowing it here. VCU to the bottom of the baseline. Number 6, which is Hill Jr. 6. And there's another turnover. Bokovats with the turnover. Oh, Trimble with another one. No, it's not, Ryan. No, it's not. It is not. I would never be my full-time job. I can't do that. Can't rely on that stuff. All right, here we go. Number 6 with the ball. That's Evans. Hill with the big 3. Thank you there. Can I have another? Hill with the big 3. Hill now with 9. He's 3 for 7 from the field. Here's Dixon with the ball here. Dixon to the bottom of the baseline. He gives it to Bochovac. Looking here. Bogey. Bogey down to the bottom of the baseline. Bogey to the base. Throws it out. Dishes it out to Dixon. Dixon inside to Bogey. And he got hacked, but I don't think he was a foul. Here comes VCU. Lewis. He's all over the place. Lewis can't find either to Dojovic. Back to Hill. Hill. Foul. Triple with the foul. Go NC State further. Full here. Heartland Soul. Good to see a full Heartland Soul. Appreciate you being here. Push pedal to the metal. Let's go. Go Tar Heels, Mr. Wilson. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. And we're going to go to the line is Hill Jr. And he missed the free throw. 1-1 there. And here we go with the Heels going right to left. Dixon with the ball. Dixon. Vasar coming out. There's Vasar with the ball. He hands it to Powell. Powell at the bottom of the baseline. Powell going to the basket. Out of bounds. It's going to be UNC ball. North Carolina State at home watching. Mr. Wilson. Good to see you. Some NC State fans watching here. 36-24 here. 36-24. If I might have to make sure I'm live here. Oh, Vasar with the big 3. 39-24. 57 seconds left here in this half. Vasar with the big 3. You got to kidding me. Here's Dojovic. He said, I'm a big guy. I can do it. There's number 1. And a reach-in foul on against Lewis. That was Jay Young with the reach-in foul on Lewis. Who are you backing to win the whole thing, bro? I got 3 brackets. One I have Duke, one I have Michigan, and the other one I have Houston. 2 points for Lewis. Up. Good. 39-25. You're alive, silly. You're live. You are live, silly. 51 likes, trying to get to 60. Own it up. Good. Lewis. All right, North Carolina going right to left. 39 seconds left in this game. Up by 13. Here's Bokovats. Erased by VCU. 29 seconds. 1 second difference on the shot clock. Clears the time. Hill Jr.'s got the ball. Texas up on BYU. Howard down by 4 against Michigan. Texas A&M up by 2 on tip-off here. Here we go. 10 seconds left. Hill just waiting here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hill to the basket. Good. And that will do it. You get it off? No, he did not. VCU cuts it to 11. For real. 39-28. UNC up 39-28 here at the half. Appreciate all the love. Thanks for the subs. Appreciate all the love. 200 folks in here. Love it. Love it. My friends and I were out, and when we saw High Point win, oh yeah, High Point, man, they look pretty good. Well, if they don't have that guy with a 3-point shot, I don't think they win that game. But I think he had like 23 points or something like that. High Point killed everybody's bracket. Not mine. I picked High Point because of that guy who shoots the 3. I thought that would be 1-2. So I picked High Point on two of my 3 brackets. High Point, I got High Point beating Arkansas, so we'll see how that goes too. But I don't know. I want to thank Jag for that, getting me into High Point. I'm going to thank Jag for that one. All right, 6:39 Central, 7:39 Eastern. We are going through the NCAA. We got a whole slate of games tonight to look at, and we'll be doing one more game after this. 1 second. I thought I was going to have to sneeze, but I guess I didn't have to. I stopped myself. But let's get into halftime, everybody. Let's go to halftime, and let's take a look at the team stats. Team stats, and let's take a look at. Let's take a look. Here, let me turn my live sub off, and my webcam. Let's look at team stats here for both teams during halftime. We'll look at box scores, and then we'll look at some scores around the nation, something that maybe we missed on that last half there. But 54 likes. Thank you guys for getting us to 54 likes. Trying to get to 60 now. 60 likes. 60 likes. I'm going to learn these guys' names better than I am. All right. Here we go. 10 for 29 from the field goal. Field goal percentage is 34% from the 3-point range. 3 for 12. And the 3-point percentage is 25% for VCU. 5 for 7 for the free throw, 71%. 19 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive rebounds. And then you got 5 assists, 4 blocks, 5 total turnovers, 12 fast break points, 5 fouls, and 3 was their largest lead, and they've only led the lead this game for 22% of the game. Then there is North Carolina. North Carolina is 16 for 35, 46 points, 3 for 12 from the field, 25%. So 16 for 35, 46% from the field, 3 for 12 from the 3-point line, 25%. Free throws, 4 for 5. The free throw percentage is 80%. The rebounds is 20. 5 offensive rebounds, 15 defensive rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals, 1 total turnover, 8 total points on the 5 total turnovers for VCU. So, and no points over the 1 turnover for. So only 1 turnover for North Carolina. That is helping as well. 22 points in the paint, 8 fouls, and 15 is their largest lead, and they have led 73% of this game. Mr. Wilson, unless something happens, UNC wins by at least 15. See what happens with VCU coming in the second half. Look at the box scores really quick. Box scores here, 39-28. 39-28 is the score. All right. Let's look at VCU first. Dojovic, 16 minutes, 9 points, 3 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throw, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He also was on the bench for just a little bit too. Evans, 16 minutes, 2 points. Now let's do that. I'm not gonna touch it. I'll do it later. I'm gonna refresh something, but I'm not gonna mess it up. Barry Evans, 16 minutes, 2 points. Lewis for VCU, 13 minutes, 4 points. And Jennings, 11 minutes, 2 points. And then Tracy, he's over 3 from the field, 10 minutes, no points. And off the bench, Terrence Hill Jr., 17 minutes, 11 points, 4 for 6 from the 4 for 8 from the field, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. Nobody in trouble in foul territory. And then let's look at North Carolina box score here. North Carolina, Stevenson, 6 minutes, 5 points. Vasar, 17 minutes, 13 points. He's 5 for 9 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 2 assists with 3 defensive rebounds with 1 personal foul. Now, Stevenson does have 2 personal fouls, so we'll be watching that. Bovak, uh, Bogey, 17 minutes, 4 points, 2 for 7 from the field, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. He should not be hitting the 3. Dixon, 16 minutes, 6 points, 2 for 4 from the field. And that Trimble, who's had some great fast break slams. Trimble, 18 minutes, 7 points, and 3 for 6 from the field goal. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 personal fouls. So he's got 2 as well. High off the bench, he's got 7 minutes, 4 points, and that is it. So Powell had 10 minutes, no points, so he's 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. He's tried to hit a 3, but he cannot do it. So there is that. All right, so let's take a look at the full scoreboard. Let's see what's going on in the NCAA right now, and we'll see if we have any other scores that we didn't know about earlier. Michigan up 16-11 on Howard, as that is going. As Lindenborg has got 5 points for Michigan. Then VCU North Carolina is our game, and then you got Texas BYU. This one's a good one. Texas in a run, 15-12 over BYU. Texas A&M up 11-5 now on St. Mary's, and then our games tonight: Penn at Illinois, St. Louis at Georgia. That starts at 8:55 p.m. Oh my gosh, what am I doing, CeeLo? Kennesaw State and Gonzaga at 9 p.m. and then Idaho, Houston to end the. And then of course the big almost upset here was Duke versus Siena. Almost a big upset there. Michigan State takes down North Carolina, North Dakota State. Nebraska beats Troy. Arkansas destroys Hawaii. 97 points for Arkansas. They are coming, y'all. High Point makes the upset 83-82. McNeese loses to Vandy 78-68. Louisville beats South Florida 83-79. And TCU knocked off Ohio State this afternoon. So there is your highlights, your scores around the nation. And hope you guys are having a good time here on the Go with CeeLo, as we're trying our best to bring some more. Duke played bad. They did. They did. They did play bad. All right, let me bring this up. All right. I'm thinking about changing up. I mean, do you guys really care to see this part of the of this on the screen? What if I had this here and this here? Would you mind that? If you had this here and this here, would that be better? So we would have 3 columns: one for VCU, one for North Carolina, and then one for the team stats. And I could be somewhere in the middle of the gap. Which one do you think, or do you want to see this court here with what's going on here? What would be your opinion here? Would you rather have one column for VCU, one column for North Carolina, one column for the team stats, and then me somewhere in this here too as well? Or would you rather have it set up just like this? Any suggestions? Any suggestions? Yeah, they better tighten it up. I'm cool with either, CeeLo. All right, thank you. Just kind of curious. I always take criticism. I take ideas, whatever to make it better, to make it look good. Keep this set up. Ryan says, okay, we'll just keep this set up. Can you see the players good on the screen? That's another question. Can you see the players good on the screen as well? The way this looks, I like it. I like how it flows. Jesus King coming in here. What's up, Jesus King? Jesus, it's Jesus King. Sorry, not Jesus King. Jesus, I remember that. What is up? Yes, sir. Ryan says, awesome, good. All right, as long as you guys can see the players' names. And we also have the ticker here for you guys. Got NHL, college football, NBA, and also MLB as well. A 39-28 is the score. 190 folks in here. 5,600 views. We'll see if we can get to 10,000 in the second half. And gonna be a good one. Penn versus Illinois. Who you got? Penn or Illinois? Which one did you pick? Did you take Penn with the upset? Did you take Penn with the upset? I thought about taking Penn with the upset with Illinois, but I just want to hit the like button there. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. But yeah, I almost took Penn to beat Illinois, but Mr. Wilson took Illinois. Yeah, I think Illinois is pretty good. I get Illinois going all the way to the Final Four in one of my brackets. They really looked pretty good against us. So the Fighting Illini, they looked good last year too. I also like Houston. That Houston Illinois game is going to break a lot of brackets. It's going to break a lot of brackets for the decision there when Houston plays Illinois. If they both get that far, we'll see how it goes. 55 likes, trying to get to 60. Help us out with 60 likes. Trying to get to 60 likes. It's March Madness on the Go with CeeLo. Then I'm going to eat. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to eat. And then I'll be back for the night game. I don't know how much energy I'll have. I think Florida might repeat, Mr. Wilson says. I think Florida might repeat. I don't know. Florida's got a rough task. That Eastern Division is strong. That East Division is strong for Florida. Bill Rafferty, onions. All right. Any predictions in the second half? Let me see your predictions in the second half, chat. Any predictions in the second half as you're coming in or been here? Any predictions? There will be big men. There are big men are awesome. Their big men are awesome. Florida. Yes, they are. The Florida big guys are awesome. How is it? How I believe it's How. I believe that's his name. W Streamer, thanks for spending your Thursday with us. Yes, sir. So just waiting on. It's a little longer of a halftime. Need the NFL halftime, 10 minutes. Need the NFL halftime at 10 minutes as we're losing some folks here. Maybe they'll come back here. 39-28, a low scoring game. Did Vegas change the points? Did Vegas change the stats? 147 and a half. And 9.5 is the spread. I don't know what it was to start the game. That is where we are now. 147 and a half. Let's see what game I'm going to do tomorrow. I know I'm doing Tennessee at 325. Question is, what game am I doing tomorrow? That's the question everybody wants to know. Let's see. What games can we do tomorrow? What's the first games tomorrow? Actually, we can look it up right here. Let's look it up right here. Friday. All right. Santa Clara, Kentucky. Akron at Texas Tech. Long Island at Arizona. So, which game? I'm doing the 325 game. Where's that at? Philadelphia. So, where's the first game in Philadelphia? Wright State of Virginia. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one. Wright State at Virginia. I think we're going to take the morning off and do Wright State at Virginia and then Miami versus Ohio. So, at least we'll see who, if we do win, do we get Virginia? So, I'm going to do this game right here, y'all, from Philadelphia. Wright State versus Virginia, and then Miami of Ohio. So I'll have a little more time in the morning to do some things. So that's what we'll do. Tomorrow morning it's going to be Wright State versus Virginia, and then Tennessee versus Miami of Ohio. And then we'll be done for the day. We got NASCAR in the afternoon. So we also do NASCAR and MLB here if you're interested. That's right. We're doing MLB baseball coming up. The season, when does the season start? Not till like the 30th, right? We're good till the 30th. When's the season start there, Jake? When does the season start? Oh, Santa Clara. So Virginia, Wright State tomorrow, and then Tennessee versus Miami of Ohio. Back-to-back games there. That'll be our thing. So I'll get a little more of a time in the morning to do some things, like get the paint scheme out next weekend. Next weekend, huh? Okay, next weekend. 177 here. Share the stream out. Tell a friend. I'm trying to get to 60 likes. 60 likes. Still can't believe Siena choked. I mean, Commander, like, those guys played 40 minutes of basketball, running up and down the court. No breaks. They were out there constantly. It had to happen. I mean, and they were on such a high going into the halftime. And then to sit there for a little bit, rest, and that adrenaline falls, you fall. So I think just for sure, Siena just lost it because they were exhausted. And I mean, it wasn't like it was a big point spread. It was only 10 or 11. So Duke had enough to get there. If it was like 20, I could see maybe, Siena choked, but it was only within 10 of the game. So. Let me turn my live sub back on. 52,511, trying to get to 52,520. Help us out. 9 more subs to 52,520. Trying to get to 53,000 subs, everybody. March Madness as the sun is going down. We've been in Greenville all day, everybody. We've been here all day in Greenville. We have watched the sun go down in Greenville. We saw it come up, and now we got it going down. So here comes VCU back out. Let's see if they can make a run here in this second half. Or can North Carolina shut them down like they have? March 24th. Thank you. So a week from the day. Or no, 5 more days. So we'll see. I got that going too. So we'll see how it goes. VCU versus North Carolina next Thursday and Friday. We'll have some basketball again too as well. Basketball next Friday. Mm-hmm. Do. Your local accurate. Bring it to performance. All right, let's with that. Who called me? Okay, spam. Get ready for the second half, everybody. Getting ready for the second half. You're looking good. Only on the KFC. Do. All right, just waiting here. Just waiting. Still can't believe Sienna choked, he says. It's funny. 59 likes, trying to get to 60. One more. Let's go. One more. All right, let me see if I can remember this. I got Dojovic Evans is 5. Lewis is 1. I got that one. Bell is 8. Hill is 6. 2 is Tracy. All right. Vasar is 13. I got that one. Bogey is 44. Dixon is 3. Powell is 11. And Young is 4. Okay. I got these guys. I got this. I got this with the names. Howard hanging on with Michigan. I called that one. Man, all these guys that I picked to win are struggling in their first game. I picked Michigan. I picked Duke. Watch Houston like choke as well. Arkansas is the only one that's really won soundly. 97 points. Arkansas is getting better and better, everybody. Better and better. Hit that like for us. Going to 70 likes now. We're at 60. Thank you guys. 70 now. We'll go 10 at a time. How easy is that? 10 at a time. Now we're going to 70.
With rates.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the area Bon Boy first half stats. Not that she got it well from territory, but North Carolina limits the turnovers. One in that first half. Tracy caught up.
VCU. They're going to talk to the VCU coach and see what he has to say. And they're actually talking to number 6, which is Evans. Transition defense. I think it's some easy buckets.
Turnovers, frustrating.
5 turnovers. Vols all the way, Ryan.
Turnovers on the center deep. Thank you. All right, I think Carolina's deep.
Carolina's defense has to continue. What are the 3 keys to the game? Anybody want to give us some 3 keys to the game for the second half for North Carolina? What's the 3 keys to the game for VCU? No fast break points for VCU here, so let's see if they can get that going. Here we go. Started off going VCU going right to left. There's Docevic with the ball. Looking here. Docevic back out to 2, which is Tracy. 2, 3. In and out. Rebound is Tremble. Tremble coast to coast, but he stops it. There's Vasar. Brick with a 3. Rebound is Evans. Here we go to the basket. Finds Docevic wide open for a 3. Brick. Rebound North Carolina. Here's Tremble. Tremble. Stevenson. And lets it go out of bounds. 39-28 North Carolina here. 39-28 North Carolina. Make sure you guys are hitting that like as you're coming back. 19-13 to go. There's Bogey. Bogey trying to get the Vasar. Bogey with a jumper. Good. Bogey with a jumper. There's Lewis. Lewis with the ball. Off of Docevic, back to him. Back to Tracy. No, that's number 0. I always forget him. That is Jennings. Nice shot for Jennings. And that's 2. It's 41-30. Lead is 11. 18:36 to go. 18:30 to go. 41-30 North Carolina. Tremble to Vasar. Goes up for the shot and gets fouled. Vasar gets fouled here. North Carolina going left to right in their white Carolina blue trim. Vasar went up. Was it on Jennings? Who was it on? Who was it on? The foul. Good. Vasar with the big free throw. 42-30. Lead is 12. North Carolina trying to keep this lead of 12. Vasar, 14 points, 5 for 9 from the field. And good. 43-30. 43-30 for Vasar. Another free throw. 18-19 to go. Here's VCU to the basket. Outside to Dojovic. Dojovic back to the basket. Throws it up. Couldn't get it up. Couldn't get it in. 43-30. I'm waiting for Miss Tom. I'm waiting for it, Miss Tom. Basar almost lost the ball. Waiting on Miss Tom. If she reads me. Basar. And then the foul again. He's going to go to the line. Just like during the Duke game, Boozer is dominant. Just like Basar in the paint. Hard to foul, not foul the big guy. This guy's still on.
That's the second foul on Lazar Jokic.
Report. Basar with another basket, 45-30. 45-30. Here we go, number 0. Back outside to 2. Which is Tracy. Back to Jennings. Jump it up. No shot for VCU. Good defense for UNC. Here's Dixon. Dixon to Trimble. Back to Vasar. Vasar to the basket. How is that not traveling? Wow, Dojovic blocked it. I can't believe that wasn't traveling.
I think like Vasar's lost the ball before it went up.
How did Vasar take like 5 steps and not get called traveling?
Pocket, like, pocket. Shot clock is question whether or not to the block box.
So 45-30.
Shot is going.
All right, 45-30.
Good. Been a fan run for me. At this other shoulder. So the review. For the ball.
45-30 is the score here. Looking for the ball that hit the rim. It did hit the rim. Shot clock reset because it hit the rim. Michigan only up by 7 against Howard. Texas up by 5 on BYU, and Texas A&M up by almost 8 on St. Mary's. So Texas A&M SEC represent here. Here's North Carolina. Dixon underneath. Throws it up. That's Stevenson. And he gets the foul. 47-30. Trying for a 3-point play. My goodness. 47-30 from a 3-point play. All right, 17 minutes to go in this second half. Stevenson, 7 points. He's 3 for 4 from the field with 4 rebounds. 47-30. Own up. Good. 48-30. 48-30. Here we go. VCU bringing it up. That's Bell. That's Hill Jr. Dojovic back to Hill. 3 for Hill. Wow, he drained it. And the foul, a 4-point play coming up here. 48-33. Lead is 15. And Hill's going to go to the line as Bogey fouled him on the 3-point shot. Bama transfer Stevenson. Okay, I didn't know that. So Stevenson transferring from Bama. Bogey tried to block that 3-point shot. 16:49 to go, and that's in. So it completes the 4-point play for VCU, 48-34. All right, Dixon to the top of the point, trying to get to the bogey. Vasar at the block, gives it to Bogey to the top of the point. He's looking, gives it back to Dixon. Dixon looking here. Dixon to the right side, to the basket, back out to Bogey. Third, back up to the top of the baseline. 3. Nailed it. Trimble with the big 3, 51-37. 51-37. Here's Hill, top of the baseline. There's another 3. My gosh, 16:02. Jennings with 7 points now. Man, going for the ball. Lots of bodies on the ground. Dixon gets the ball. Carolina returns that. It looked like it was going out of bounds. Great play. Dixon with the ball. Dixon, jumper at the line. Brick. Rebound, VCU. Here comes Hill. Jumper for 3. Brick. Rebound, Vasar. Dixon with the ball. 51-37, 15:27 to go. What up, Bill? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. See, how is an 8-9 not an upset? They're about the same. Vasar finds Dixon to the bottom of the baseline. 3. Oh, on target for Dixon. It's 54-37. Why is 8-9? I don't know. I just don't think it is. There's another steal. Here's Carolina. Kicks Tremble coast to coast, and the foul. 56-37, another run. Tar Heels have opened this one up. 14:57 to go. Does VCU have a chance? That's the question. Do they have a chance? I don't know, Jeremy. I just don't think it's an upset. I think they're both the same. They're both the same team. The Tar Heels rolling here. We've been lucky with games today. They've been really good. 2 of them. We finally got a bad one. Finally got a bad one.
That's a game. Where's the rest of it? Get him? Very poisonous. Yeah.
So 160 folks in here. They're kind of like, oh, this game's a waste. We're gonna head out. 52,511. If you're heading out, make sure you hit the like before you leave, and join us later on for Georgia versus St. Louis later on here tonight. Let's go. Jake's happy. It is now a blowout. 19-point lead for the Tar Heels. 56-37. VCU. 35% for the field and 29% from the 3-point line. Tar Heels at least 49% to 33. 78% free throw, 75 free throw. Only 1 turnover. That's the story of this game. 1 turnover to 6 for VCU. And the rebounds are about the same too as well. But that, I would say, that's the story. 6 rebounds to 1. It's not a bad one for me, Jake says. That's right. Let's go, UNC Tar Heels. Taylor, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Welcome in, Taylor Campbell. Taylor Campbell, welcome in. 2 more games tomorrow. Virginia versus Wright State, and then Tennessee versus Miami, Ohio tomorrow for you guys. Oakland Raider Trader says, Tar Heel. Tar Heel. Yep. 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 Jake said, Heels. So early it was back and forth with these guys. And now Carolina has pulled away. They've outscored VCU 17-9 here in the second half. Carolina up 10 points. 19 points. Here's VCU. Dojovic back to Hill. Hill with the ball. Dojovic. Going it back to Dojovic. She's going to go to the basket. Going on Vasar. Did not get it. Rebound, North Carolina. Trimble with the rebound. 56-37. 3 for 8 from the field for VCU in the second half. There is Trimble. Trimble looking. Trimble to the top of the baseline. 3 for Bogey. Misses the 3. Rebound is Bell. Here comes 15. And that's Ward. He misses it. Right back to the other end is North Carolina. Bogey. 3. Trimble misses another 3. Rebound VCU. Back down the other end. 14 minutes left in this game. Here's Jennings with the ball. Dishes it back out to Hill. Hill looking. Throws it back out to Dojovic. 3. Oh, the big man hits it finally. The big man hits the 3. Oh, I put the wrong thing there. Big man hits the 3 from outside a 24-footer. He's got 12 points. He's 4 for 9 from the field. 4 rebounds. Here we go. North Carolina. Bogey throwing it up. Good. Bogey with another 2. 58-40. Lead is 18. Bogey now 8 points. Here we go. Bojovic now to the top of the point. He goes to the top of the baseline. He's looking for someone to give it to. He gives it to Hill. Hill, top of the baseline. He comes back to the point. Looking back to Dojovic. Wide open 3. And another one. Another one. Dojovic with another 3. It's 58-43 with the big guy with 2 3-pointers. He's got 15 now. 15 points. He's 5 for 11 from the field. Djokovic, 2 back-to-back 3-point shots. Here we go. Tarheels. Bogey with the 3. Brick. Rebound, North Carolina. Dixon gets the ball. He backs it up a little bit and resets. Dixon looking. Vasar off here for the screen. Gives it to Vasar for the 3. He says, I can shoot it too. The big men are saying, nah, I can do it too. Vasar with the big 3. 61-43. 61-43. 20 points for Vasar now. 7 for 14 from the field. Dojovic is like, all right, it's my turn. There's Hill. He calls Dojovic to go to the basket. Hill goes to the basket. He jumps. He shoots, and it's good. VCU back and forth here. Still got a lot of ground to make up. 61-45. Lead is 14. 14 points here for North Carolina. There's Dixon. Vasar out for the screen. Dixon stops. He goes to the basket. Steps back out to Bogey. Bogey goes to the paint. He gives it to Vasar. Vasar spins. He throws it up. He misses. Rebound. Bell. Bell. Coast to coast. Bell. And gets the foul. And he's in. Michael Bell. Coast to coast. And VCU pouring it on. 61-47. 61-47. Michael Bell will go to the free throw line after this commercial. 11:30 to go. VCU saying, I don't want to be done yet. Hope you guys are enjoying the play-by-play. Make sure you subscribe to the channel right here. 52,511. And make sure you hit that like. We're trying to get to 70 likes. Try to get to 100. That is our goal. But 70 likes. That's 7-0 on the likes. Help us out with that too as well. And we thank you guys for tuning in on the Go at CeeLo. 186 folks here. See if we can get some more folks. We had a great Duke game. It was probably one of our big pushes for the day. We had over almost 900 folks in here. And got some subs and some likes and lots of views. So let's go North Carolina. Chase Gibson, what's up, Chase? Good to see you too as well. Appreciate you being here. But 61-47, VCU has to go on a run here to get it within 10. Maybe 4 more points here, get it within 10. Make it 61-51, but it's going to take a lot. They can't stop North Carolina. Bogey is doing pretty good. Bogey's got 8 points. Vasar's got 20. Stevenson's got 8. And Dixon's got 9. And Trimble's got 12. He's 5 for 9 from the field. He's got 5 rebounds. Vasar almost has a double-double. He's got 20 points, 7 rebounds. On the other end, Dojovic, with those 2 big three-pointers, he's now got 15 points. Jennings has got 7. Bell's got 2. Hill's got 17. He's 6 for 11 from the field with 3 rebounds. And Ward off the bench, he's 0 for 3. So how about BYU? I haven't seen any of the scores. Michigan up 4 at halftime. Man, this is crazy, y'all. These mid-major teams playing these top guys and running with them. I guess Michigan didn't watch the Siena Duke game and didn't pay attention to what could happen. 61-47 is the score. And tomorrow we'll be on in the afternoon. We'll be doing Virginia versus Wright State. And then we'll bring you Tennessee versus Miami of Ohio. So those are the 2 games we'll be bringing you for tomorrow. And we're looking forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow as well. And then tomorrow night, we got NASCAR Truck Series racing tomorrow. So we got some substitutions. Evans subbing in for VCU. Tracy subbing in for VCU. Lewis subbing in for VCU. And Stotovic subbing out. We got some other guys that are subbing out too. So on the other end for VCU, you got Evans, Lewis, Tracy, Bell, and Hill Jr. On the other side for North Carolina, you got Stevenson, Vasar, Bogey, Dixon, and Powell. How about them Hogs? Yeah, they look good, Chase. 97 points. They looked awful solid. They look solid for sure. Oh, there's Roy Williams. The coach. The old ball coach, Roy Williams. North Carolina head coach from 2003 to 2021. Tons of titles. The old ball coach. All right, so Bell's going to go to the line. He's got 2 points. Michael Bell trying to make a 3-point line here. 2 fouls for North Carolina, 3 for VCU. And here is the Rams trying to make a run here. So Bell throws it up and misses the free throw. It was a 1-and-1. North Carolina rebound. Dixon with the ball. Dixon stops, lets everybody reset. They walk it on up. Dixon crosses half court. Looking for, there is Bogey. Bogey to the top of the baseline. He finds up at the top is Stevenson. There is 15. That's Stevenson. Stevenson walking in. Jumper in front of the basket. Gets his own rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Let's see who it's off. It's going to be Carolina ball. It went off of VCU. 61-47 Tar Heel basketball. Another commercial TV timeout. 11:04 under 12. Thanks for hanging out with us today. All right. All right. Let's take a look at some scores. Let's scroll up here. Actually, let's do it this way instead. Just real quick scores, really quick scores. All right, so Michigan up 50-46. Texas up 41-34. Texas A&M up 37-24. So there's your 4 games in progress right now. Michigan up by 4 at half. BYU trying to make a run here on Texas and Texas A&M. So SEC schools representing here this afternoon. Then here's your games this afternoon. All right, nighttime. Penn versus Illinois. That should be a good one. If Penn wins, that would shock a lot of people here. Butterfly's happy right now, right? Exactly. CeeLo, Texas and Texas A&M are up big against the 6 and 7 seeds. Yeah, they are. State of Texas. She's from Texas. I can tell. St. Louis, Georgia. That's what we say about Butterfly. She's from Texas. I can tell. Idaho and Houston will be our nightcap to put y'all asleep while you're watching, but we'll be on for Georgia there. So Georgia, that's the game coming up next for us. Georgia, St. Louis right here. Georgia, St. Louis coming up next at 8:45. We'll be on at 8:30 probably, 8:30 or so. Get enough time to eat. 8:45 tip off for them. So all right, let's get back here. 61-47 is the score. All right. Jeremy Cecilo, if they Texas and Texas A&M win, would that be considered an upset? Yeah, I would say so. Well, Texas A&M is higher ranked, right? Texas is not. So I would say Texas would be an upset, but the A&M game would not be because they're higher ranked. The Strange says VCU lose for sure. Lose for sure. All right. Howard in Michigan. Just looked at that. Butterfly. There's your Texas looking good. 69 likes. Let's go. Trying to get to 70.
Virginia, that BYU Texas. Ball State. North Carolina, 1-6, one of them. Mark of the second half.
Tremble loses the ball. Turnover for VCU. They got the ball here. Top of the baseline, VCU. That's Bell. Bell. Lewis with a nice spin move and basket in. They knew they got to do something here. All right, VCU up down 61-49. See if they can get it to 10. Carolina with the ball, backing it in. Another lost ball. There's a foul. Foul on Tracy. Foul is on Tracy. Lewis, nice play. Lewis is pretty good. 6 points, though. North Carolina ball inside. There is Dixon. Dixon inside to Vasar, and there's a foul. Texas just hit a half court. Have to got it. Back-to-back fouls here. Number 3 for Tracy. That's not good for Tracy there. Here is Stevenson down to Dixon. Is that Powell? Switched his hands and got the basket. Another foul. Another foul inside for VCU. He switched his hands and brought it into the basket. So 64-49, just when VCU got close. 2 horrible fouls by VCU. Here go Bell at the bottom of the baseline. 3. There, Bell with a big 3. Good job, Bell. He's got 5. 64-52, lead is 12. And there's almost another turnover. Ball's on the ground, but Vasar has it. Possession arrow, jump ball to North Carolina. 64-52, 9:49 to go. 9:49 to go. So Jennings is checking in for Tracy for VCU. And North Carolina's going to inbound it. Going to get it to Tremble. Tremble to the right side. Gives it to Vasar, another three. Vasar, the big man, can hit the threes, y'all. Vasar, 67-52. Vasar, 22 points. There's another foul off the ball. I think it's going to be on Powell. But Vasar, top of the points. Who is VCU? Virginia Commonwealth University. Some think it's due to the star player being out for the season. All right, here we go. Here's VCU Hill Jr. underneath the basket and in. Hill Jr. Hill's got 19. 19 for him, 7 for 12 from the field. Here's North Carolina. Dixon back to the top for Tremble. Tremble looking to the top of the baseline. He hands it to Vasar. Vasar, Bell on him. Vasar back it in. He loses the ball. Turnover. Here's Lewis. Lewis to Hill. To Bell. Stops it out. Hill thought about shooting it. Hill to the basket. Shows it up. And no brick. North Carolina recovers with Dixon with the rebound at 67-54. 8:30 to go. North Carolina going left to right. Here we go. There is Tremble. Tremble to Dixon. 3. Brick. Rebound out of bounds. I think it's going to be North Carolina ball off of VCU.
Come back in.
67-54. Djokovic coming back in for VCU. And North Carolina's going to end there. North Carolina's now in the bonus. So they're 1-1 if they get fouled. So inbound here is Dixon. That trying to get to Tremble. He's at the top of the baseline. No, he's at the point. Tremble looking. Tremble to the top of the point. Top of the baseline. 3. Brick. Here's Nick Lewis. Nick Lewis with the ball. VCU. Jennings, Lewis, Hill, Ward, and Djokovic. Here is VCU trying to score here. They got to get some points, and they got to get it. Oh, nice one. Nice little drive by Lewis to the basket. It's 67-56. And man, oh man, North Carolina take a timeout as VCU is climbing. They got it within 11. 67-56, the 6 seed North Carolina versus the 11 seed VCU. They used to have Shaka Smart in the 2010s as a coach. Yeah, what is he doing now? Is he an NBA coach or something? What's he doing these days? Oh boy. Barron says game over. It's 11 points. Not over yet. Jake, are you comfortable with this 11-point lead? Tar Heel fans, are you comfortable? Get back to the basics, UNC. Inside to the basket. Stop shooting threes. Jake says. Stop shooting threes. And that was Sienna's problem. They kept on shooting threes when they didn't have to. You had to slow the game down. All right. Shaka Smart is prominent college basketball coach known for his tenure as the head coach. Yeah, but where is he now? What's he doing now, Shaka Smart? Shaka Smart. Shaka Smart, head coach for Marquette. Okay. Sorry, I didn't read that right. He's the head coach for Marquette. Duh, CeeLo. Got it. I didn't read the rest of that, Butterfly. Marquette, they didn't make the field this year. All right, just waiting for a commercial break here. Waiting on a commercial break. I need Vasar to hit one more point in this round and Terrence Hill 1 point. Oh, you got that, Baron. You got that. Yeah, that's gonna happen for sure. For sure is gonna happen. 67-56, 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. North Carolina trying to hold on and try to maybe VCU from one more run here. One more run for VCU, possibly. See what happens. Then I got about 45 minutes, about 30 minutes, 35 minutes I'll have to go. Because it starts at 8:45, Georgia versus St. Louis. 67-56. Points in the paint, 30 points in the paint for Tarheels, 22 for VCU. VCU, 24 bench points. 24 bench points. Terrence Hill, off the bench. Been doing great. VCU fans up on their feet. Another Texas ex-coach, Shaka. All right, North Carolina inbound. He gives it to Dixon. Back to Trimble. Or is that Trimble? That's Dixon. They look the same. Here's Dixon to the top of the baseline. Vasar comes out for the block. He gives it back to Stevenson. Back to Vasar. Vasar against Dojovic. Back to Stevenson. 3. Wow. Was that Stevenson? Yeah, that was Stevenson with the big 3. So just when VCU thought they got close, it opens it back up again. Stevenson, 11 points, 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Ward. Steps back out. Jennings misses the shot. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to be VCU ball. George, what's up, man? He says, what's up, CeeLo? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. We've been here all day, y'all, since 11 o'clock. We've been rolling. We got one more game left. One more game left. Go VCU. Lewis misses the shot. 70-56. 70-56. 6:25 to go. Here's Dixon. Dixon to the basket. And opened up. Swapped hands and he missed it. Here's Jennings, Lewis, Djokovic. Oh, the big 3 for Hill Jr. Hill's like, I gotta bring it. 70-59. Lead is 11 again. Lead is 11. Dixon to Tremble. Tremble to Bogey. Bogey with the 3. Oh, that was a. Here's a turnover. Ward. Oh, he missed the layup. Ward missed the layup, but I think there's a foul. The foul's going to be on Lewis, though. Lewis was on his back there. VCU not looking good. My bracket has a 98%, and I need VCU to win, Jay says. J-Dog. Man, Ward had a wide open layup and just didn't get it in. But a foul on Lewis. So they're going to go to the line and shoot 1-1 because North Carolina is in the bonus. Michigan up by 4 at the half. Texas up by 9 at the half. And Texas A&M up by 9 at the half. And he missed the shot. It's going to be VCU ball. Let's go Tar Heels, George says. 71 likes, trying to get to 80. Hit that like for us. 5:45 to go. Tar Heels up by 11. Here's Jennings with the ball. He hands it out to 6, which is Hill. Hill Jr. off the bench, 20-some points already. 22 points, shoots. Back to Djokovic. And up and in. And the 3-point play. Djokovic with the basket. Oh, maybe they're not giving it to him. Maybe the foul happened before the basket. Come on, North Carolina. You got this, bro. Ian says, welcome in, Ian. Mm-hmm. 70-59, 5:26 to go. Appreciate you hanging out with us, guys. 241 in the house. What's up, Ian? Good, man. So referee looking at, see if there's any flagrant foul here. So Dojovic pushing on Trimble. And Trimble's saying that, or Dojovic is saying that Trimble held him. What's up, Sam Williams? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. How's my bracket? I think I'm on one of them. I'm perfect right now. I need UNC to win here. One of my brackets, I'm perfect, which I've never been in the first day. So yeah, Trimble put his arms around him. You can't do that. No flagrant, but it's going to be a foul. So Dojovic is going to go to the line and shoot 2. I think. We'll see. There's VCU's not in the bonus yet, so I don't know. Give a shout out to Hurricane Hoser. He's a doozy. Hurricane Hoser. So no, VCU's not going to shot. Not going to the line. They're going to inbound it here. Top of the baseline, under the basket. Got to get it in, Lewis. Dojovic gets the ball to the top of the baseline. Ball on the ground. It hit Dojovic's leg, and it's a turnover for VCU. That's number 8 for VCU. Here's Dixon, top of the baseline. Here comes Vasar for the block. Vasar back to Stevenson. Stevenson back to Vasar, the top of the baseline, near the paint. Vasar puts it back to Stevenson. Brick. Rebound. There's Jennings with the ball. Here comes VCU. Jennings, coast to coast. Gives it to Lewis. Lewis spins. He throws it up and good. +1 and the foul. 70-61. VCU's brought it to 9. Jake, are you getting scared? Stevenson with number 3 foul there. Stevenson with his 3rd foul. 11 points for him. Lewis, 11 points, 4 for 6 from the line. He's going to go to the free throw here. I don't know if there's much of a spoil. This is a little close. The scoreboard's a little faster than me. 70-62. He hits it. A 3-point play. 3-point play. It's okay. Shout out to Hurricane Hoser. Come on. Let's go. Dixon. Walking it up for Carolina. UNC, please win for my first sports bet win. Webb. Dixon. Brings it in to Tremble. Tremble at the top near the half-court line. Tremble gives it to Vasar. Vasar at the point. 9 seconds. He tries to get it back. There's another turnover. Here's Lewis. Lewis. Bell. Back to Lewis. Lewis back to 6. I always forget his name. Hill. God, how can I forget his name? Hill. Bell at the bottom of the baseline. He goes to the basket. Wide open run. He let him go, and the foul. Another 3-point play. North Carolina is selling. 6-point game, could be 5 here with 4:13 to go. What the heck? North Carolina is selling. My gosh, 70-64. Bro, stop. 70-65 VCU. 9-0 run for VCU in the last minute and 58 seconds. 70-65. Bro, UNC lock. Yeah, that's right, Ian. Lock in, bro. 70-65. 4:12 to go here. VCU in the bonus now. UNC in the bonus. And then Bogey tried to get it into Dixon. And Lewis was there to try to cause the turnover. You're going to be kind of homeless? Well, Webb, I don't know about that. Enjoy that meatloaf. I know. I can't wait. Michigan only up 4 at the moment, too. Yeah, that's crazy. I need this to be the first in my school tournament. Jackson says, I think it's off of North Carolina. I think so, too. See what happens here. 70-65. Bro, I have a perfect bracket still, too. So VCU win. I'll have a perfect bracket if UNC wins. I put all the money, I didn't put UNC all the way, no way, but I did have them winning in all. I didn't think I picked VCU at all in any of them. But I think VCU cools down before the final. I don't know. Maybe this is like their last hurrah here. We got scores right here too as well. Look at that one, 97-78. Killed Hawaii. There's that 70-65 score. And we got Michigan 58-51. Howard giving everything to Michigan. Could this be a wake-up call for Michigan and Duke today? As Siena almost beat Duke today as well, just like that. But at least Siena had the lead the whole entire time. Do you think it's crazy that I have Vanderbilt in the Final Four? I mean, they didn't lose today, but they had a rough time. All these top teams are having a rough time. Not bad, only 5. All right, so 8 turnovers for VCU, 6 for North Carolina. 45% from the field for VCU, 46% for North Carolina. For the three-point shot, 33% for North Carolina. They are dismal 8 for 24, and then VCU is 9 for 21 with 43%. Let's see, 35 rebounds for Tarheels and 30 for VCU Rams. And let's see, percentage lead here. The Tar Heels have had the lead 85% of this game. CeeLo in from the ship. That's right, Bede Walden. We are in from the ship. Can St. Mary's please pull through? Make some calls, man. AIM, what's up, AIM? Good to see you. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys are hitting that like for us and subscribing to the channel as we are trying to get some more folks here. 52,513. We're trying to get to 52,520. And we're trying to get to 100 likes. We got 300 folks in here, 77 likes. Let's go to 80, y'all. 80 likes. 80 likes. Let's go. 80. All right, here we go. Bring it over here. Come on, VCU. Yes, it was last touch by North Carolina. There's Bell now. Lewis at the bottom of the baseline. Looking. Lewis. Looking. Lewis off the bench looking. Ben Lewis still with the ball. He can't find no one. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Big 3. Shoot a 3. Hill Jr. 2-point game. Jake is sweating right now. 70-68. Where's Pierce? See, like I said, a TCU win was an upset. Okay. Here we go. Vasar. There's Tremble. Dixon. Yes, basket. Basket for Dixon. 72-68. 3:18 to go. 11 points for Dixon now. VCU. There's Dojovic. He hands it off to number 6. Hill. And Hill with another shot at 72-70. 72-70. Hill now with 27 points off the bench. VCU has outscored North Carolina 42-35 in this second half. Here's Tremble. Dixon to Vasar with the slammer jammer. Alley-oop. 74-70. Tar Heels. 74-70. 25 points now for Vasar. Dojovic trying to get it to Hill. Here we go. Looking. Hill. Bell with the ball. He loses it. Turnover. Dixon with the ball. 2:17 to go. Thank you for subscribing. Justin, what's up? Justin, what's up, bro? Make sure you check out my man, Justin Golan. If you like music and comedy, check out my man, Justin Golan in the house. Subscribe it up in the house. Thank you, sir, for being here. What's up, dude? You've seen him on our cruise vlogs, Justin Golan. Make sure you check him out on All They Go with CeeLo. He's going to be live on Facebook on his Facebook page. Make sure you check out Justin on the Facebook channel. He goes live there. He'll do some requests, and maybe for a little cash, he'll sing any song that you want if that he knows. But make sure you check out my man, Justin Golan. Is just subscribed. And Justin Golan TV. Make sure you check him out. Appreciate that. 379 in the house. He says, no thanks. We need a hero. That's right. That's right. We need a hero. All right. So let's see what happens. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, make sure you check him out on YouTube as well. Justin Golan. Check him out. He's great. Comedy, music. He's a great entertainer. And if you see him on a cruise ship, he'll keep you entertained at night. Make sure you check him out on our vlogs. Check him out, Justin Golan. All right, so 74, 70. We'll see what happens here. Tarheels up by 4. This is going to be interesting. We got 393 folks here hanging out. See if we can get some more folks in here. Hit that like as well. Trying to get to 100 likes. 12 likes away from 100. We're trying to get to 52,520 on the subs. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. This is going to be a great ending. VCU has battled back. Gabe says, I need VCU to save my bracket. I'm still perfect. Gabe, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Let's get 100 likes. Let's do it. The like button is a basketball. That's sick. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't notice that. Did it bounce when you hit it? That's cool. All right. Here we go. You're subbing. Awesome, man. Thanks for the sub. Jackson, thanks so much. Jax, appreciate it. All right, it's down by 4. VCU. Here's UNC inbound here to Vasar. Vasar back to Dixon. Dixon at the top of the point. Looking here. Vasar comes out for the screen. Dixon looking. Going to the basket. Finds Vasar in the paint. He misses it. It's a foul. Vasar goes up for the shot and gets fouled. They're going to go to the line. 74-70. Vasar went up. Who was it that fouled him? The foul was on Bell, number 8. Bell, number 8. Here's Vasar, in and out. I guess they're in the bonus. I guess he got hit shooting, so it's 2 shots here. You got VCU winning it all? Oh, my God. Happy March Madness. Iron Lung, what's up, Iron Lung? 62% from the free throw line. And 1 out of 2. So 75-70 for the Tar Heels. 1:56 to go. Here comes TCU. Lewis. Hill Jr. Hill misses the jumper. Vasar with the rebound. Up by 5. VCU with the pressure. He gives it to Powell. Powell's been quiet. Dixon here at the bottom of the baseline. Jake's been quiet. Jake's been quiet. He's worried. Here's Dixon pushing off on Lewis. Here we go. Dixon. 3. In and out. VCU rebound. Here's Djokovic. Djokovic with the ball. Top of the baseline. VCU ball going right to left. 1:16 to go. And a timeout, North Carolina. When you hit the like, you like it. It morphs up to a ball. That's awesome. That's cool. VCU, don't sell my parlay. 75-70. 1:15 to go. 111 likes. Thank you, guys. Over 458 in the house now. It's climbing. It's climbing. We've had 3 good games tonight, y'all. Will the 4th game be good tonight, too? We will see. Jake says, Heels. Ryan says, Tar. Jake, are you worried? That's the question. They ain't selling. They doing exactly what I need them to do, W3 says. Thank you, Logan, for subscribing too as well. Appreciate you. 52,522. We are a Braves channel too. As you see blooper over there. We are an MLB baseball channel too as well. We do Major League Baseball in 3D. That's coming up next week. We got NASCAR tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Make sure you check us out for NASCAR too as well. And you never know when we'll go on another travel. So let's go. Go Heels. Anthony says VCU. Here we go. Hammer and Hank. That's right, Ryan. Here we go. VCU in the ball. There's Lewis. Lewis with the ball. He gives it to Djokovic. Djokovic with the ball. He gives it back to Hill. Hill has been the savior. The jumper. Good. Oh, my God. How is he doing? 75-72. UNC up by 3. Both teams in the bonus here. Dixon walking it up. Here we go. Hill Jr., 29 points, career high for him. Dixon with the ball. 75-72, 41 seconds, 14 on the shot clock. Vasar comes out for the pick. He gives it out to Stevenson. 3, brick, rebound, Lewis, and a foul. So the foul's going to be on Trimble. Trimble with 4 fouls. Thank you for subscribing there, King Gamer. Appreciate you, King Gamer. 500 plus in the house. Thanks for the sub, Mobile King Gamer. Logan and Bo and Noah. Thanks for subbing, guys. 1-1 for Lewis. He got his feet taken out of underneath him when he went up for the shots. Season free throw percentage 74%. He's 3 for 3 from the field tonight. He's got 11 points for Lewis. It's been a quiet one for Lewis, but Hill Jr.'s been doing it all off the bench with 29. 31 seconds left here. Throwing it up. And good. 1-1. It's 75-73. 75-73. Check out Justin Golan on Facebook. If you watched our cruise vlogs, he's our favorite entertainer on Royal Caribbean. Make sure you check him out. There's the link. He'll be live on Facebook tonight. Make sure you check him out. He does a great job. So it's VCU, UNC. VCU could make it a 1-point game right here. And he missed the free throw. Gotta hit it. Trimble, and there's a foul on Trimble. Mr. Sports says, go VCU. W3 says, go VCU. My first win, he says. Thank you, Tim Phillips, for subbing too as well. Appreciate that, y'all. And, I got to do the pin message. 1 second, y'all. Oh, my gosh. CeeLo. We're doing the Georgia-St. Louis game next. Georgia-St. Louis game. And Trimble's going to shoot 2. No, 1-1. Sorry, 1-1. Trimble 1-1 here. 29 seconds to go. Up. And missed it. Out of bounds. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be UNC ball. Djokovic. Off of Djokovic. Let's go North Carolina Super. Carlin, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you guys being here. Now they're going to look to see who touched it last. So 28.6 seconds to go. North Carolina going to inbound it here. A lot of time. Was it a 5 seconds? Yes, it is. 5-second violation. They couldn't get it in. VCU ball. 28.6 seconds to go. My gosh. Down by 2. Here he goes. Hill. Back to Bell. Back to Lewis. 16 seconds. They got to get it 2. There's Lewis. Hill. And he gets it in. It's tied. 75-all. 75-all. And a timeout. 8.1 seconds. Wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. He has been on fire. Hill, 31 points. Wow. Bang, bang. Tied at 75, 8 seconds left. Do we got free basketball coming? Make sure you hit that subscribe. 52,532. Help us out. 8.1 seconds. Lewis. Hill coming around the right side. There was nobody there to block the shot under the basket, and he put it in. I think they were worried about a shot from the outside. Lucky I got 45 minutes before the next game. In the pin message, guys, is our next game, Georgia versus St. Louis. Make sure you check us out. We're coming to this same way. Georgia, St. Louis should be a good game. Another 8-9 game. What's up, Kenneth Clark? Says CeeLo OT. TSN is not showing this game. Wow. Well, you're glad we're here for you, Mr. Sport, Mrs. Sport, or Mr. Sport. Go Dogs, Spain says. Spain says go Dogs. All right, here we go. North Carolina, 8.7 seconds. Stevenson's going to inbound. Here you go to Varse. Here he is trying to get it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. VCU ball, 2.4 seconds. Are you kidding me? What defense for VCU? Oh my gosh. VCU ball. Varse just could not hold on to the ball. Bell was right there with Djokovic, and it's going to be VCU ball here. 2.4 seconds. Now, can they get a shot off? That's the question. They could not get it. I can't believe no one. They had everybody on the outer perimeter. I don't know what North Carolina was thinking. They had everybody. There was nobody near the basket for any type of shot. Everybody was on the outside. I can't believe that. We'll see what happens here. 3 seconds here. 2.9 seconds. And in the pin message will be redirected as well. But 8:45 is the tip-off. We'll be on around 8:35 or so to get ready for the game. So how long is it? All I know is go Vols, baby. That's right, Bray. Let's go, baby. Go Vols. Tomorrow, are scared to death playing Miami of Ohio. I'm so scared. So we'll see what happens. 2.9 seconds. Are we getting free basketball? We'll see. No OT if tied. They both advance, right? I wish, right, Philip? So they're going to give Vasar. See who's going to throw this in. Amen. Better lock in. You're right. He better. Gillespie's got to come alive, and we got to count on Agpara, too. Agpara's going to keep up the hot streak that he's been on. And the one thing about Miami, Ohio, they're small inside, so Agpara is going to be it. All right, here we go. Gonna throw it in. Intercepted. Trimble. Oh. Oh. How does Trimble allow to steal that and get a last-second shot? How do you do that? How do you allow Trimble to get that? And then not foul, which was good. Dude, I picked y'all, but I don't know. Miami looks tough. I know, bodybuilder. I know, bro. I'm scared. So we got free basketball, everybody. Tell a friend. Everybody, 980 folks in the house. Over 1,000 now. Thanks for my name is CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo's our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing Georgia versus St. Louis next. Make sure you come along and hang out with us for the nightcap. And what a game we've had today. We did Ohio State versus TCU. What a game that was. And then we did Duke versus Siena. We thought it would be a blowout, and Siena scared the crap out of every Duke fan and almost pulled off the upset. And now here we are with VCU coming from 12, 15 points down and now tied in extra overtime for North Carolina. So we'll see what happens here. What are you watching on? I'm watching on YouTube TV, so it's just a little behind of our scoreboard there. And pop over to Facebook and check out Justin Golan. Support the local and live music too as well. Theirs is between the games. Make sure you go say hi to Justin Golan for us. We would love for you to do that as we'll be here. Chris Must Thanks for coverage, man. My streaming site died. Oh, Broncos. Yeah, they don't allow you guys to watch those free on YouTube anymore. Glad you guys are here. Oh, we had 1,000 in there. Now they're gone. CeeLo, if VCU didn't miss the free throw, VCU could have won. Oh, I know, right? Oh, 135 likes, trying to get to 200 likes now. 200 likes. The free throw could have done it. VCU, the 11 seed Rams, 27-7 on the season. The North Carolina Tar Heels, 24-8 on the season from the ACCA. How do you watch that court animation in the background? This right here, this is on ESPN. ESPN.com is this right here. All right, jump ball here. Djokovic gets the cover. Bell with the receive. And there's Hill. Hands it to Lewis. Lewis going right to left. Bell down to Jennings. Jennings into Bell. Bell to the bottom of the baseline. He goes to the paint. Puts his shoulder down. Spin move. Almost lost it. Looking for somebody. Bell hands it to Hill. Oh, he missed the shot. And out of bounds. And I think that's going to be a foul. North Carolina in the bonus plus, VCU in the bonus. Levi Barton, appreciate for the sub. And YouTube Demon, appreciate you too as well. VCU is going to take it into UNC, kid. Here we go, 75 all, 4:32 to go. And they're going to challenge this play here in overtime. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got a challenge coming up here, but Levi Barton, thanks for the sub. Try to get to 52,600. That's our next goal, 52,600 subbed LDR. Thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we are 4:32 in overtime. My goodness. 8:06 p.m. The next game for us starts at 8:45. So we might have to, hopefully this doesn't last too long here. But thanks for the subs. If VCU wins, it keeps my perfect bracket alive, Bronco says. Well, mine's opposite. If UNC wins, it keeps my perfect bracket alive. But it looks like the ball went off of Jennings. Let's see. Okay, it's off of North Carolina. Oh, yeah, it's off of Jennings. Jennings touched the ball. Or was that Powell's hands? There's Powell. Powell still has his hands on it. Yeah, it's so close. The fingertips of Jennings or the hand of Powell with 4:32 to go here. Tori says with the play-by-play. Tori, good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out. What's going on with SMC? Backyard Sports League. What's up, Backyard Sports League? So they're doing a challenge here to see if the ball went off of VCU or UNC. I'm saying it's off of Carolina. It's too close for the fingertips of Jennings. Ref's still looking here. This is a big decision. I'm a Duke fan. Take it to UNC. Ruben. What's up, Ruben? Good to see you. Appreciate you hanging here. I got UNC winning. Brylan. Extra baseball. You got to love it, bodybuilder. Kevin says, man, we are gripping to your play-by-play, my guy. Appreciate you. Kevin, man, I appreciate it. We're trying to give you the best play-by-play possible. Duke sucks. Here's the Duke sucks plays. Go Heels. Duke ain't doing nothing anyways, Alfredo says. Go Gators. There you go, Gator. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Please, UNC, I need this super, Carlin says. Taking a long time here for this challenge. Taking a long time. Bobby Moore says, VCU win would make my entire week. Can't wait to blow my group chat up. Here we go. North Carolina ball. It says it went off the fingertips of Jennings. So 75 all, 4:32 to go. I got VCU winning this just because. We're in overtime. Go Vols, Iron Lung. Go Vols. Dixon hands it to Trimble. Or Trimble hands it to Dixon. I can't tell. Yeah, Dixon's got the ball. Dixon in the paint. He decides to shoot his three. Steps up and misses. Jennings with the rebound. Here comes VCU with Hill. Djokovic with the block. Hill, jumper, brick. Bell with the rebound. And a foul on Trimble. Is that 5? That's 5. Trimble's done if it's a foul out. So Trimble is fouled out, everybody. Trimble has fouled out. BC wins because Wilson is out. And overall, I think the Heels are vulnerable to most of it. Now they've just lost. Trimble is out too as well. So Trimble fouls out. North Carolina in the bonus plus. VCU still in the bonus. And Bell's going to go to the line. He's a 50% free throw shooter. Misses it 1-1. No good. Got to hit the free throw. He was not paying attention. Oh, my gosh. Verse almost threw it away to Powell. Powell wasn't paying attention. All right, here you go. Dixon to Powell. Back to Varse. Varse to that. I guess Trimble didn't foul out. He's still in there. He's got 4 fouls. And a no shot there for UNC. Jennings hands it to Hill. Back to Jennings. Back to Lewis. Jennings with the ball. Under the basket. Hands it to Powell. Goes up, misses the shot, gets rejected. It's 75 all. No one is entered. I don't know, man. It's crazy. 75 all, 3:12 to go. Trimble still out there with Dixon. Dixon to Stevenson, back to Dixon. Dixon to the top of the point. Looking. Dixon goes to the basket. Finds Powell. Oh, he missed the 3. Rebound Lewis. Powell tried to hit the 3, missed it. 2:50 to go. 75 all. Nobody wants to win this game. Here's Hill. Hill jumper 3. Misses the 3. Rebound Powell. Here comes Powell. Dixon with the ball. Powell's down there at the bottom of the corner again. Watch him. He's not going to miss it the second time. Bell's got 4 fouls. Tracy's got 3. Trimble's got 4. Stevenson's got 4. Back to Dixon. Dixon in the paint. Backs out to Varse. Varse looks. He fakes the shot. He goes up for the 2. He misses. Another rebound. VCU with the ball. Here comes Hill. Coast to coast. And Hill puts it in. 77-75. Wow. Right down the other way. And a foul. VCU up by 2 with 2 minutes to go. Force UNC to stop scoring for the last 15 minutes. It's crazy. Scammed, rigged game. My dog could score. So Trimble going to the line here. 67% free throw shooter. Shoot it up. And good. 76-77 is the score. Eric Church says VCU. What part of Tennessee from? South of Nashville, Iron Lung. Go Vols. 2:02. Trimble throws it up. And he hits it. Tied at 77. The Heels tying it up. 2 minutes to go. And here comes VCU with the ball. 1:56 to go. There's Djokovic. He hands it to Hill. Hill's at the point. Here comes Lewis out for the block. Hill with the ball. Spins in the paint. He's trying. Double check. Fade away. And misses. Varse with the miss. Varse with the rebound. He hands it to Dixon. Dixon walking it down. You got Hill. You got Dixon. They're back to Trimble. Trimble the top of the point. Trimble looking with 4 fouls. Trimble go to the basket. He throws it up. No good. Rebound VCU. Hill with the ball. He gives it to Jennings. Jennings walking it up. 77 all. Minute and 11 seconds to go. Jennings to Hill. Hill to Lewis. Lewis at the top. Back to Jennings. Back to Hill. Hill. Djokovic does the screen. Lewis with the 3. Oh, he missed the 3. And another miss. Trimble gives it to Dixon. Trimble definitely tired. He's got his hands on his hips. And it's a timeout. 49.7 seconds to go. North Carolina up. Tied at 77. Tar Heel ball. Iron Lung says, I'm in Knoxville. Go Vols. 160 likes. Damn, I'm in West Nashville. Bobby, good to see you guys. Everybody, Piffs, what's up? Good to see you. And what's up, everybody? In the pin message is our next game, Georgia versus St. Louis. Make sure you check us out there. And then hit the like as well on our channel here. Trying to get to 200 likes, 1,500 in the house now. This is a great game, everybody. This is a great game. 77 all. I thought this was going to be a blowout, which it was. And VCU has climbed himself back in here. And 50 seconds left for the Tar Heels to do something here. The Tar Heels in the bonus plus VCU in the bonus. You grew up in Smyrna, so lots of Middle Tennessee folks in here. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the channel. We'll be doing Tennessee Volunteers tomorrow at 3:25. We'll be bringing you Virginia versus Wright State tomorrow afternoon. And then Tennessee versus Miami of Ohio tomorrow afternoon. And then we'll be doing the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race. We do NASCAR on this channel. We do baseball, 3D, Atlanta Braves. Hey, you can't watch them on TV this year. You have to pay for a service. We'll be here for you guys. Atlanta Braves baseball here on our channel. We also do college football. We did the college playoffs. We do NFL here. We do travel. Make sure you check us out. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 52,600. We do everything here, y'all. We have the best communities on this channel. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bells. Let's go. 50 seconds left. It's tied at 77. Tennessee's getting beat out quick. Go Kentucky. There you go. 300B. What's up? Good to see you. Here we go. All right. Texas up on BYU. That's a good one. I don't usually watch basketball, but what's going on? PC, I couldn't explain it to you in 4 seconds here. 47 seconds. Here's Varsay at the top of the point. He's trying to get it to Dixon. Varsay, Djokovic all over Varsay. Trimble says, give it to me. Varsay with the screen. Varsay, there's Trimble. He misses it. Trimble. Oh, Varsay with the tip. They did not get it in. There is no basket. 35 seconds in. And they're going to go to the line, shooting 2. BYU's getting upset. They're up down 68-57. Michigan's finally pulling away from Howard. St. Mary's getting whooped by Texas A&M. And this is your games right now. North Carolina VCU. Thank you, Hector, Riviera, and Elizabeth for subscribing. We appreciate you guys throwing it up. And he missed the free throw. You got to hit your free throws. What's your name? Trimble. I got Tennessee as a pretty good contender for some upsets, like beating Iowa State. Man, I wish we could get there. We'll see. It'll be a good game if we can play, but we got to get past Miami, Ohio first. This is sad, bro. Elizabeth, thank you for the sub, too, as well. Here we go. Trimble, huge, huge free throw right here. 35 seconds to go. Throws it up, and good. 78-77. 1-point lead now. VCU, here they come. Jennings with the ball. He hands it to Djokovic, back to Jennings. Where's Hill? There's Hill. Jennings looking. 23 seconds, 18 on the shot clock. Back to Hill. Hill, does he have a surprise? Hill's looking, going right to left. He steps back. He hits the 3. Oh, big 3. Wow, 80-78. 12 seconds left. They got to score 2. Trimble. Out to Trimble now to the basket. He gives it to Varsay and 2-point foul. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hell, 34 points. 13 for 23. My gosh. Oh my God. 80 to 78. VCU. VCU, Eric Church. Vasar has to hit both of these. This is huge right here. Shoots it up. And he missed it. Oh, he missed it. 80 to 78. Vasar misses the free throw. Go to hell, Carolina. He missed. Hubert Davis fired yet? Now they have to play the off and hope for a rebound to score here. Or VCU is going to win this. Oh my gosh. 80. I can't believe he missed the free throw. He's got to miss the free throw here. They got to get the rebound. Oh, wow. A mistake by Vasar. He threw it up, and it had to hit the rim. It hit the backboard, and it's VCU ball with 4.2 seconds left. And another first-round exit. He had to hit the rim. He made another mistake. 3 mistakes by Vasar. One in the regular time where he couldn't get the ball off. He lost the ball. And then the free throw, and then that mistake right there. Just like the NBA refs control this, Webb says. Man, the amount of money people lost. Oh, my gosh. So VCU is going to get it in, and they're going to foul him automatically. 3.7 seconds left. My gosh, y'all. Changed my bracket 30 minutes before the cutoff to pick VCU. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wow, Gwen, that's awesome. I read it the wrong way. UNC doesn't even know the rules. Jake, where's my man Jake? Are you all right, Jake, out there? Oh, 1,800 in the house. 74% free throw shooter for Lewis. Lewis is doing good today, too. 15 points for Lewis. Shaking my head, Jake. 81-78. 3-point lead here. Another big shot right here. Another big shot. They gave us the answers. Yeah, Cam says. Well, North Carolina, but still. 81-78. Throws it up. And good. The dagger. The dagger. The dagger. Stevenson. Vasar. Congratulations, VCU. Wow. The shocker. VCU takes down North Carolina. Wow. What a game, guys. We had a fun game. That was fun. Lots of fun. Man. The team from the Atlantic 10 shocks the ACC beast UNC. Another first-round exit for Hubert Davis and the North Carolina Tar Heels. And Varsay is going to be kicking himself. You did, Kevin Clark. You right, brother. Man, welcome to March. That's right, Gator. All right. We thank you guys. Almost 3 more likes to 200. If you haven't hit the like yet, please do hit that for us. But, wow, what a game. What a game. 82-78 is the score. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. We appreciate it. Lots of fun. Transferring you to Georgia versus St. Louis. I'll be on just in a little bit. I got to run down and eat something really quick, and we'll be right back for Georgia versus St. Louis tonight. So thank you guys for my lovely wife, Spain, for everything that she does, cooking dinner down there. I want to thank my mods for moderating, my members for their hard-earned money to the channel. I want to thank you guys for all the new subscribers, too, as well. What a fun time. So come hang out with us for Georgia versus St. Louis, the nightcap here on the Go at CeeLo. Tip-off is at 8:45. Appreciate it. I just subbed. I'll be back in the future. Thank you, Iron Lung. And all my Tennessee Vol fans, we'll see you tomorrow for Tennessee Volunteers. So see you soon, y'all. We'll speak to you in just a little bit. Thanks for all the fun. Great times.